Hello, my name is Shamica Jones, and I am preparing this disposition for my EDU 535 Foundation in Special Education class. Today I am going to speak about what I feel I should possess as a teacher going into special education. I should be able to identify the strengths of my students along with their weaknesses. I, as a teacher, should be able to encourage them to use their strengths to excel in whatever they're doing, whatever the task is at hand, and be able to build on their weaknesses. And to build on their weaknesses along with their strength, I should be able to communicate with my students in an effective manner. Now, you probably wonder, how can you communicate with your students? It's not just one way to do this. I have to be able to communicate in various ways. Every student learns in a different manner, so I can't just be one-sided and teach in one style. I have to have a multiple arena, if you want to call it, of different teaching methods. Because I, as a teacher, would like to reach every student in my class. I have to be sensitive to every student in my class needs. Not just one style, not just one student, not just, touch on one background. Because we all know in a classroom, there's a variety of students with different culture backgrounds, different learning styles, different methods of living that might be different from my own, different religious beliefs. So as a teacher, I must be open to all these areas. Also, another disposition that I focus on in my paper that we did last week is about being a model. A teacher has to be a role model. I can't be out at the bars hanging from the chandelier, swinging, and run into one of my parents. No, there's comes a level of respect. I have to model in the classroom how to treat others, how to be friendly, how to be kind, how to be patient, as well outside of the classroom. What I do inside of my classroom, I should represent the same style of a person outside of my classroom. And now I work as a preschool teacher, and I must say, my parents tell me if they see me out in the mall, they see me out to dinner, if they see me in the classroom, I act the same way in the same manner all the time. So I know I have that step down already. Now, I'm going to be honest here, what I need to work on as a teacher. I'm a teacher already in pre-K, but moving on to special education, and I'm going to be honest with myself, I need to work on timing. I would like to be to work at least 30 minutes before my class going into special education when I switch over, even right now. Being to work early. I'm a mother, I have kids, I commute, but that's one of my faults. I need to be punctual at all times, okay? Now, don't get me wrong, my attendance is great. I'm a hard worker. I'm on task with my paperwork. I make sure everything's completed. But I tend to push the limit on being on time. I should be there at 7:45. I'm making it right there at 7:45, 46. I want to be able to not be tense going to work and just get there in a timely manner. So my goal is to find a school where I don't have to commute no longer, and I could work near my home or in the same city as I live. Also, I want to participate more in educational social networking groups. So I want to get out of my comfort zone. And I must say, actually, tomorrow I leave for a early educational conference. I am beginning, since I've taken this class, to step out my boundaries, to step out of my comfort zone and begin networking and just involving myself. So going into special ed, I want to be a team player. I want a social network so I can learn more and advance myself. And I'm just really looking forward to all this, going into being a special education teacher in the next year and a half. I also believe that as a teacher, you should dress professionally all the time. Have a good attitude, not exposing yourself. Sometimes I see some of these teachers, I'm gonna be honest, they're exposing their upper body. As a teacher, we must represent and model for our young children in the class, for our young ladies in the class, our young men. We should dress professional, at all times. Now, I'm not saying it's not okay to wear a pair of jeans and a nice blouse at work and some nice shoes. We don't have to have the heels and the suit on daily, but just be a role model, okay? Set respect in your class for yourself and for the students. That's my goal. That's my plan. And I believe the standard that we should follow as a teacher is standard 9, which is professional learning. Don't stop. I don't plan to stop once I receive my master's. I plan to keep educating myself, going to professional growth seminars, to conferences. There's always something new to learn. So I want to be open to keep advancing myself and be ethical in my practice. I just want to keep growing, and I know I will. And I'm just looking forward to being a special education teacher, K through 12. And I am so happy to be able to do this video.